Hello and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Monday Night Mayhem Super Late Model Series. We're live here at Five Flags Speedway tonight. It's going to be race number 3 as they did a double header on week number 1. So we're now on week 2, but race 3. And we're live. We're going to bring all the action to you right here on the WFO Racing Network. And since we're getting ready to start, we're going to take a look at our starting grid. Starting on the pole tonight, the winner of the doubleheader last week, that's going to be Jade Franklin, driver of the 31. Starting P2 tonight, a new driver over here to this series. Not a new driver. I'm familiar with the driver, but it's Travis Pryor in the 02, making his first start in the Super Late Model Series on Monday night here. Starting third tonight, Robert Barber, driver of the number 8. To his outside and fourth is going to be Michael Jeans, driver of the 08. Starting fifth tonight, you got the number 80 of Scott Formosa. To Scott's outside is going to be the 61 of Corey Cook. Starting seventh tonight, Wesley Whitfield, making a start in a 07. To his outside and eighth is going to be the 95 of John Stefanik. Starting ninth tonight, Kyle Milliken in the 42. And the Kyle's outside in 10th is going to be Glenn Jamison in the number 63. 13th tonight, you got Keegan McCoy in the number 2. To his outside in 14th is going to be Brandon Winning in the 84. 15th tonight is going to be the 108 of Leo Lortz. In the Leo's outside, you'll see that number 99 of Matty Watkins starting 16th. 17th and 18th is going to be the admins in this race. And that's going to do it for your starting field for Monday Night Mayhem. And you hear the guys are gridded up right now, so we're going to jump up front with our pole sitter. Get our camera set up right here. All right, there we go. Get a look at the field. About 15, 16 drivers making a start tonight, so about the same as we had last week. There we go. Now I can see the chat. I'm going to remind everyone that make sure to put your vote in for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day. You can put that vote in just by putting a driver's car number in the chat, right in the live chat box there. And we'll tally those votes up at the end of the broadcast. We'll get that driver up here for an interview. This is going to kick off night 1 of our 3-night race week. We race on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights here at WFO. So we're on night 1 with the Monday Night Mayhem Super Late Models. See Jade Franklin in the 31. Got the 02 right next to him. Travis Pryor. Good to see everyone starting to tune in here. We are just about ready to go green flag as you see the pace car go in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag's out. We're racing at Five Flags Speedway with the Super Late Models. Jade Franklin, 31, not wasting any time getting to the front. You see the 8 car, Robert Barber trying to follow him going to P2 here. That's going to move the 02 of Travis Pryor back to P3. We're going to make a quick change on the timing screen, get our scoring straightened out, and we'll be right back at you. All right, your leader again, the 31. That's last week's doubleheader winner, both races, Jade Franklin. 31 leading away again. I'll tell you, the 80 car is going to be one to keep an eye on. That's Scott Formosa. Formosa showed a lot of speed in practice. He showed a lot of speed last week and almost pulled the upset off. Yeah, and it's going to be a little more quiet in the WFO booth tonight, as it's just me. I don't know where Nation's at. The Coop might be streaming over on his Twitch channel at Mr. Bojangles. You got it, Pat. That is exactly what it is. Travis racing over here with my league. Garrett Helmlinger, though, is the founder of the Monday Night Super Late Model Series. So I got to give the credit to Garrett for that. I think it's a great series and has been for the first couple of races here. Little wider view of the field. You can see it's kind of single filed out as the 0-2 of Travis Pryor makes a pass on that 8 car of Robert Barber. That's going to be for the P2 spot, the second position. You still see Formosa just hanging out back there in the 80 car. He's watching, waiting, maybe saving the tires. If I'm not mistaken, I don't believe that they get any tire changes in this. Hi, Diana. I'm doing good, Pat. We're just getting our season going again, so I'm getting back in the rhythm of broadcasting and trying to make sure everything stays right this season. Not that it hasn't before. We've had some great seasons over at WFO. This is the start of season 6 for us. So Jade Franklin, the leader, several car lengths over the 0-2 right now. That's Travis Pryor. Third place, we got Robert Barber in the 8. Back and forth, you'll see the 80 of Scott Formosa. Go back here a little farther. Not really a battle. It's the 0-8 of Michael Jeans. He's going to have the 61 of Corey Cook, not too far behind him. Oh, and we got a car wrecked on the front stretch. That's going to be the 0-2. Travis Pryor, we're going to have to get a replay here to see what happened to him. You see him getting going right there. We're going to take it back just a little bit for you. Burn it down with fire. So here we go. Just going to keep an eye on the 0-2 car. Oh, it just steps out coming out of turn 4. He's going to drive it rather softly into the inside wall there. Not going all the way around, but a little bit of damage on the left front for sure. Yeah, he got a little bit sideways, got down into the wall. Still plenty of time to go. We're lap 14 of 175 here tonight. So we're going to get our first quick caution out of the way as the 0-2 is going to come down and bring it to the attention of the pit crew here. And up front, it's still going to be the 31 of Jade Franklin leading. The 8 of Robert Barber is going to move back up to the second spot. And now you'll see that 80 of Scott Formosa up in the third spot here. Definitely fast drivers over here in this series. Brand new for WFO this season. Really, really good to see the field staying consistent the first 2 weeks here. Thinking we have almost exactly the same amount of drivers starting this week as we had last week. And I do know we have some new drivers that come in, and I know of a couple drivers that couldn't make it tonight. So I think that number will grow, and I believe Garrett, I think he wants to keep it right around 20 drivers in this series, so definitely close to that number now. So I'm sure there's not very many spots left available. But we had a good start. for the doubleheader last week. The broadcast views are getting up for Monday night. People's not used to us doing this on Monday night, so I figure it'd take a few weeks for it to get dialed in, and we'll be good to roll from there. And be sure, if you're tuning in, to put your vote in for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day. We will tally those votes up at the end of the race, and as long as that driver's in Discord, we'll get them in here for a post-race interview. All right, I see 2x2 behind the pace car. That means one thing. We're getting ready for a restart. Franklin, the 31, your leader. Barber in the 8, outside of him, P2. And we're green flagging, racing at 5 flags with the super late models. Lap 19, they're working right now. You see Barber trying to keep the pace now with the 31. He's not letting them step out too much here. The 31 got out to a rather sizable lead the last time. Oh, we already got a car in the grass down there. So we got one slow, but it doesn't look like it's going to trigger a caution because he's got it to the bottom of the racetrack. Corey Cook. So it looks like, if anything, these drivers might be struggling with the car getting a little bit loose. We move back here to Glenn Jaminson's 63 car. Glenn's got flames all over the front of that, down the side. I guess he's working the fire theme. Hey, Jay, how you doing, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while. There's still some spots open. If you want to jump in on this series, Garrett Helmlinger over at WFO is going to be the guy to get with on that. He's probably listening to the broadcast tonight, but we'd love to have you over here racing again. Go find that 84 car, Brandon Winning. Beautiful black and red paint scheme on that car. Brandon right now running 12th on the field. He's got the 35 of Chris McKenna. McKenna was our driver of the day last week, but he didn't make it in the Discord, so we'll see if we get that straightened out this week. Yeah, I'm looking, don't really see him in Discord right now either, so. Meanwhile, back up front, he's trying to stretch it out again. Jade Franklin in the 31. Second place, starting to heat up just a little bit. Tighten up some. Robert Barber in the 8, Scott Formosa in the 80. And now you see the 08 of Michael Jeans trying to sneak into the picture here. I'd say as these tires wear, you might see a change in comers and goers. "15 minutes before the start." It didn't give Jay a lot of time, did it? All right, I think that battle for P2 is just about to heat up. You see the 80 car for Mosa. He's all over the bumper, the 8 car now. He's going to look to the inside. Barber's going to stay high in the 8. Formosa's going to go by in the 80, and there's your change for second. Michael Jean's not close enough to capitalize there. Meanwhile, Jade Franklin Nobody really close to his bumper, nothing to worry about. Looks like he's out front just cruising right now. Yeah, I'm kind of short Nation 01 tonight. I know he said he needed my help on his PC earlier, so I don't know if he got it figured out or if that very well might be the reason that Nation is missing. Missing in action. No Nation tonight. Man, that makes it kind of boring. I don't even have Coop tonight. I don't have nothing. You haven't missed anything good. We've had one caution flag, Desiree. Quick caution, went back to green flag, and it's been green flag racing ever since. We've had a race for second. We're going to go ahead, since we're 37 laps in, and do it through the field for you. Once again, your leader is the number 31 of Jade Franklin. As you can see lap cars just ahead of the leader there, so he's going to be putting some guys a lap down here shortly. Jade has led pretty much since the drop of the green flag on this one. Go back to P2. That spot was just taken over not too many laps ago by that 80 right there, Scott Formosa. And he took it over from this guy. That's the number 8. That's going to be Robert Barber. Barber currently running in the 3rd position. Like I said, 2nd or 3rd for Barber most of the night. Go back to the 4th spot right there. You're going to see the 08 car. That'll be Michael Jeans. Jeans able to hold pace here, not put any pressure on the 3rd place driver, but he has been able to match lap times with him for a while. Looks like Brandon Jennings, the first car to go down a lap down there in 84 right there. So Jennings just a little bit off pace tonight. All right, we're going to go back to P5. 5th position, Corey Cook in the 61 car. Corey might be saving his tires. We'll have to see as this thing goes on and on. 175 laps is definitely a long way to go here. Corey don't look like he's having much trouble making his way around the track. One more spot back in the 6th position. You're going to find the 63 of Glenn Jamison. Glenn Jamison is about to have company from that 02 car, Travis Pryor. Remember, Pryor had a little bit of trouble and brought out the first caution flag, so he's made a nice recovery. You can look on the front of the 02 car, though, and see a little bit of damage there, so he might have got a little bit fixed, but there's definitely still a little damage. It don't look like it's affecting his speed very much. Travis currently running in the 7th position in the 02 car, but you can see he's quickly closing to the back bumper of the 63 there, Glenn Jamison. So that'll make it a battle for the 6th position. Then you go back to A spot. Right behind these guys, you'll find the 99 of Matty Watkins. I think Matty's been here for a majority of the race. He's going to blink out just a little bit. Minor connection issue, though. Comes right back. Look how loose those cars get sliding off the corner. And there's going to be a competition caution at lap 90. Everyone has one set of tires and one quick repair. Thank you, Tim, for clarifying all that. Ninth position right here is the number 2 car, Keegan McCoy. Car looks clean. Keegan driving a Camaro tonight. And then right here, the 108, Leo Lortz. Give a little shout out to our buddy Leo. Haven't said a whole lot about him this season. But Leo's got that super late model in the top 10, having a pretty good night here tonight. All right, there's last week's driver of the day right there. That's the 35 of Chris McKenna. McKenna is currently running in the 11th position here. And there's Nation. Did you get your computer working, Nation?
Well, hell no.
Well, what are you on, your phone?
Yep.
What the hell's wrong with your computer?
I don't know. You're supposed to fix it.
What happened to it?
It just keeps rebooting.
It's like stuck in a reboot?
Yeah, every time you turn it on, it just like reboots.
Yeah, you want me to tell you the number one culprit for that?
Probably not.
You probably don't want to hear it. It's the hard drive.
All right, that's not so bad. I thought it would be one.
Well, in very rare occurrences, and I've only seen this a couple of times, it would be the processor. Very rare occurrences.
I had it booted up yesterday, and it was just fine. It showed everything was fine, and then I went to restart it, and now it just keeps rebooting.
Yeah, if it was fine yesterday and then it went into that, I think you might have bit a hard drive. But the good news is, did it have a solid state hard drive in it before?
No, sir.
Well, now you can put one in it.
Fuck yeah.
Now you got a reason to put one in it to make the boot times faster.
Fuck yeah, honey. I'm going to have to spend a little money.
Yeah, they're not that expensive. They went down quite a bit in price. So we're going to go back to doing a through the field real quick. I'm going to go back to the 12th place driver. That's going to be the 95 car, John Stefanik. I think I'm pronouncing the guy's name right, Nation. You believe that?
About goddamn time.
I know. Much as I suck. Don't you have a backup computer?
Yeah, there's a laptop sitting next to that one, but I'm upstairs now.
Oh, give it up for the night?
Fuck it. I'm so frustrated.
All right, P13, Dakota Floyd driving a 24 car. He's got the Haviland paint job. A little bit of damage on the left front of that car, so he's made a little bumper love somewhere. He's about to get lapped, though, by the 61 of Corey Cook. And we know Corey's running up there in the top 5. So we got a couple more to go through. 14th positions, Kyle Milliken's number 42 car. Kyle is a lap down right now. Probably not the race he was looking forward to. He's definitely got a little damage on the left front as well. And then our final car in the race here, that's going to be the number 84, Brandon Winning. I think I've been calling him Jennings the whole race, and it's Winning. I should know that. All right, we're going to get back up front. Tim says the lead is heating up, and it is. Jade Franklin, the 31's leading, but I told you to keep an eye on him at the start of the race. That's the 80 of Scott Formosa. Formosa very fast in that second race last week and very fast in practice here tonight. So he's definitely got the longer run figured out in these cars as they're working lap 64, 175. And I know at lap 90 they're having a competition caution, Nation.
What lap?
Lap 90.
God.
Lap 90. We're 65 of 175 right now. Yeah, Scott's definitely a tough racer from what I can see so far, and he's up here giving the 31 more than he wants at this point in the race. I can guarantee you that. You see the 31, a little bit of sparks fly there. He might have made a little contact with that outside wall. Little bit of love to the outside wall, Nation. Desiree was in the chat just a few minutes ago.
I can't see the chat.
I know you can't because you're on your phone. The only thing you can see is Vern on Discord.
All I see is Vern.
That you're having a shitty day when that's all you see on your Discord.
God damn, you ain't lying.
Man, Formosa's going to make...
Phone, all you see is Vern.
Formosa making the sparks fly a little bit in the 80 car. Both of them did that time. These guys are driving it for everything that it's worth. They got about 21 laps before we get to a competition caution. Chris McKenna's 35 car is going to be a lap car right there. And that is going to have them lapping McKenna's running 11th, so they have almost caught the 10th place driver now.
Where they at?
They're at 5 flags. Although I told him if he don't leave Travis alone, he was... Oh, here we go. We got to show that one.
God damn it, I can't see it.
Desiree says, hey, butthead. Talking to you, Nation.
She's probably talking.
Oh, the 80 car used up every bit of the racetrack off that corner. I figured you were joking, Pat. McKenna's 35 there behind these guys is a lap down. They're coming up to the 108 of Leo Lortz. Leo currently in the 10th position. Leo's going to be the next one on target to go a lap down here. Speaking of Travis, he's right there, still behind the 61 of Corey Cook. That's a battle for the 5th position now. Actually, Travis has moved up a spot because the last time we checked in on him, he was in 7th behind the 63 car. So Travis Pryor still coming through the field a little bit. Man, you see a lot of sparks fly when these guys come off the corner going down the straightaway, Nation.
Well, you know what? I'd like to see it, but I can't.
Well, Nation, you can turn it on your TV. Got a TV up there?
I don't know what this fucking thing is.
Is it a TV?
It's got a screen on it, but I don't know what it is.
Is it a smart TV?
It's one of those things you can just say, hey, and ask it a question.
Alexa? Hey, Alexa, pull up WFO Racing Network on YouTube.
Let's try it.
Do it.
Alexa, pull up WFO Racing Network.
Man, we got a battle now. I heard her, Nation.
Yeah, Alexa's like, fuck you.
And this is the battle for P5. Travis Pryor in the 02, Corey Cook in the 61. Cook trying to hold strong on the outside. Is not going to... Oh. Pryor gets him cleared. Moved the 02 up to the 5th position here. So that battle's over. We're going to go have to find us another battle, Nation. Maybe a different, bigger camera view. See a little bit more of the field. Meanwhile, up front, it's still the same. The 31's not driving away from the 80 of Scott Formosa. Franklin's got him by about a car length and a half right now. I turned on Pat's Alexa.
God damn it.
Well, Pat, did it search the WFO Racing Network and Nation? Did Alexa find us?
No, you just heard me ask it. Oh, Alexa, WFO Racing Network. Well, then, fuck you.
Why are you cussing at Alexa?
Because she's useless.
You have to look for WFO Race League on YouTube. Try that.
Alexa, YouTube.
Did she say what is YouTube?
She said, here is YouTube.
Okay.
Alexa.
WFO Race League.
No, that ain't it.
She can't find our... She can't find us on YouTube?
No.
There's something wrong with her. She must be completely retarded, Nation.
And she got the flu.
She's got the coronavirus.
Yeah, or that. I mean, that's what it's commonly known as.
Well,
nowadays.
she gets around in a lot of households, so I'd be surprised if she didn't have Corona, Nation.
I'm trying to find it here. It did bring up WFO.
Right.
One video and one subscriber.
That's not us.
That's not it.
We barely got more than one subscriber, but we do.
Right.
If you find a WFO with 2, you might have hit the spot. Jackpot there, Nation.
I can't find the goddamn thing.
Meanwhile, I'm wanting to say this battle's going to heat up, but it's looked the same now for several laps, and we're only a couple laps away here from a mandatory caution or, I don't know, convenience to get new tires. Who knows?
How long is this fucking track?
It is a short track, and I don't know the exact length. It's less than a mile. How's that?
That's okay, too.
I think it's about 3/4 of a mile, Nation. Oh, 42 and Milliken was sideways dirt tracking it off the corner.
Flag is out.
And we're under caution. That's our mandatory caution on lap 90.
Alexa's a little bitch.
Alexa's a little bitch.
Yeah, no, just shut up when I said that.
She shut off?
Hell yeah.
I guess if you cuss at Alexa, she don't like that.
Apparently not.
Well, apparently if she can't find the WFO Racing League on YouTube, there's something wrong with her anyway.
Oh, it's WFO. How the fuck hard is that to pronounce? Alexa, WFO.
What I found.
Here's what I found. Did she find it?
Got like some Joe Biden bullshit on here.
Oh, somebody wrecked going onto pit road. I'm not even lying. It happened. It was Leo Lortz.
11 lap.
11 lap Leo and waited till lap 92 to do this, Nation.
Well, he was giving it his all.
We got to go back and look and see what happened. There's fire. We're burning it down. Hey,
God
Garrison.
Damn it.
Nation can't see your chat, but I can.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
All right, keeping an eye on the 108 car right here, Leo Lortz, where the mandatory caution, lap 90. These guys can get fresh tires here. Oh, I don't think Leo realized he could come to pit road, and he just cut her in there too late, last minute.
It happens.
He was up to speed to go around that corner, and everybody ducked down on pit road, and Leo's like, oh, I want to go, and he cut it left and hit the wall, Nation. He actually hit the big tire right in front of the concrete wall, so.
Well, I'm trying.
Oh, where are we at next week? Next week we are at WFORaceleague.com. And we're going to go here to the Super Late Model Series. And next week we're at Five Flags. We're at North Wilkesboro next week. So North Wilkesboro is going to be our next stop on the schedule. So pit stops are done. These guys got fresh tires now. And a little bit of a change up front. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see how it shakes out, but I can see the 80 of Scott Formosa is, in fact, ahead of the 31 there. And, yes, Formosa will be the leader. 31 of Jade Franklin, leading all the laps so far, is going to be sitting in the P2 spot on this restart. And Alexa, did she hook you up, Nation?
No, fuck no. She's a dumb bitch. She won't do shit. There's not even a goddamn search button on it.
Go downstairs and get the other laptop and take it up there and watch it.
I'm going to have to.
Put Discord on it while you're at it.
It's already on there.
Oh. Well, you can get on that. Grab your headset, too.
Hang on, we're not going green.
No.
We're going green.
Well, hang on, it said we're not going green, Nation. We're not going green.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
We're not going green.
Not going green.
So we're going to wait a lap or two here. Not sure if it's a lap or two, but we're going to.
What else? I've searched the goddamn thing and it says WFO.
We're going to either wait a lap or two. I think that's what I said, wasn't it?
I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
You don't seriously think I pay attention to this shit, right?
Now, pace car's in. We're going green this time.
Green flag.
Green flag's out. We're back to green flag racing with the, what is this? Monday Night Mayhem Super Late Model Series. 2x2 for the lead. Franklin on the outside in the 31. Formosa in the 80 on the bottom. You see the 8 car Robert Barber moving in. They're still side by side coming out of turn 4. Right across the line, it's going to be Franklin, your leader. Formosa still fighting on the bottom, trying to get around that 31 and get them cleared. Remember, these guys are on fresh tires. Looks like the 31's able to work that high side. He's going to lead this lap, too. And he might be inching just ahead of the 80 car, but the 80 gets a good run out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Still side by side coming off of turn 4. Franklin is going to lead that lap, and I believe he might clear the number 80 car. Oh, he left a little gap there, and the 80's going to fight back on the bottom one more time. Not going to be enough. Your leader, 31, Jade Franklin. Look at Barber, though. Barber going to get a run on the 80 car. Looked like he was going to take it and try to go around him there. And I'll tell you a driver to watch out for that really wanted to see that caution. That's that 02 car right there, Travis Pryor. Pryor running in the 5th position right now, right behind the 08, but the biggest thing is the gap to that leader in front of him is gone. Top 5 cars right here all together, battle for second. Robert Barber, he is going to go around and clear the 80 car, and Michael Jeans in the 08's looking real hard to try to get his nose in there.
There's so many jokes in there right now.
I know.
It's sorry.
Oh, Travis Pryor looking to the inside of the 08 as well.
All right, I'm going to run down there and grab that laptop. I'll be right back.
We'll wait for you, Nation. Eight car going to go wide here. 80's going to take P2 back, and you see that Travis Pryor in the 02 is going to move up a spot. He's going to take P4. That's going to put Michael Jeans back in the 5th position now. So Formosa in the 82nd, 8 car Robert Barber 3rd, 02 Travis Pryor 4th, and the 08 of Michael Jeans is your top 5. Formosa hard into the outside wall that time. He used it up off the corner. And you see the 02 inside of the 8 car. This is for the 3rd position. 8 car goes really high again. He's going to open up the door for the 08, Michael Jeans, to look to the inside. So you see the 8 working a little higher line on the racetrack. It doesn't seem to be working out for him right now. Michael Jeans going to pick up the 4th spot. Meanwhile, the car that I'm keeping an eye on is definitely the 02. Travis Pryor been able to make up a lot of ground since his trouble on the first run here.
Caution.
And we're under caution. And we don't know why yet. Oh, 42, Kyle Milliken. So we got one around here. And I'm going to speculate that he may have had something to do with the caution, but we're going to find out. Do an instant replay right here. Burn it down with fire. Nope, he's already around. Maybe we need to go back a little bit farther here. Here we go. Keeping an eye on the 42, Kyle Milliken. Going into turn 3. Oh, he had help. 35 car, Chris McKenna getting into the back bumper, and that's going to send the 42 around and into the outside wall here. We got a large crowd. Oh, wow, 42 spins it right in front of Leo Lortz. Lortz and the 108 and a few of these cars had to take evasive action right there. So that could have been another close call. He got a bumper kiss, a little bit of bumper loving. And we're going to go back to live TV here. Nation 01 stepped away to hunt down his other laptop. And we are working caution number 3. Really only going to call it as caution 2 because, in fact, our second caution was a competition caution. So we won't count a competition caution as a caution in the race. 112 laps complete of 175 make it working lap 113 now. Your leader, Franklin, Jade Franklin in the 31. Second place right now is going to be Scott Formosa in the 80. Third place will be the 02 of Travis Pryor. Back and forth, you'll see the 08 of Michael Jeans. And fifth place is going to be the 8 of Robert Barber. That's your top 5. Waiting for him to line up 2 by 2. And I believe that's right now. So we could very well be on the 1 to go. Some of those guys warming the tires up there. Trying to keep a little heat in them. Pace car's in. We're back to green flag racing with the super late models. Travis Pryor looking to the inside of the 31, nothing there, but he is going to get around the 80 of Scott Formosa. Move that 02 up to the P2 spot now. All over the bumper, the 31 on the exit of turn 4. That 02 car's hit the go fast button. Little bit of trouble early, coming back through the field all the way up to the, I believe it was the same spot he made it up to the first time when he had a little trouble. But it looks like he's got the car and the track dialed in. Interested to see what he could do with the 31 when he got up there, and he's all over his bumper. Now he's looking to the inside off of turn 4, going down into 1. Pryor's going to hold there right on the bottom, side by side for the lead. 31, Jade Franklin, 02, Travis Pryor. This is where Pryor's been really good, is out of turn 4. That time he's going to get a little bit loose on the bottom. That's going to but look at that, the 31 a little trouble, and he's going to lose not 1 but probably 2 spots here as the 80 of Formosa's looking inside now. Michael Jeans a little bit of trouble, and Corey Cook trouble as well. Your new leader, 02 car, Travis Pryor. First time in 120 laps I seen a car get up there and take it away from Franklin. Pryor leading it. Franklin still there, though, in the 31, sitting in second. Scott Formosa in third. Michael Jeans and Robert Barber going to be the 4th and 5th place cars. Man, we got a race here tonight at Five Flags. Oh, I think Nation made it back.
Yes, I did.
Meanwhile, this is the car I seen get sideways when that battle was going on. That's the 61 of Corey Cook, so I'm sure he fell off those guys a little bit. I'll tell you, those first 5 cars, they've seemed to be the class tonight. They're racing amongst each other, Nation.
I finally got where I can see everybody.
All right, Nation can see. He's not blind no more.
Stevie Wonder it.
Not Stevie wondering it, huh?
No.
Oh, you hear that? Desiree, now he's going to go back and read your comments. Nation, you can read the comments now, right?
I can see him.
Good deal.
And I can see her.
We go back to P7, 7th position, 63 car, Glenn Jamison. I'm going to remember to hit this button right here so you guys can read the name in case I mispronounce it. There's only one driver I was doing that with, and he's still in the race. That's a 95 right there. John Stefanik in the 95 car, currently running in the 10th position here.
Did you call me poo-poo?
Boo-boo.
What the fuck did I do, man? God
I don't know, Boo-boo. What'd you do?
No, you don't need to be calling me boo-boo. Some bullshit right there.
Well, we're taking a look at the 2 car now. That's Keegan McCoy. McCoy in the 11th position right now. Kind of digging on his paint scheme a little bit.
What cars are these?
What?
What cars are these?
Super late models. People have paint schemes that make them look like Dodges and Camaros and Mustangs and all kinds of stuff.
What would I call that?
But they're based off the super late model, which I believe was the Monte Carlo SS.
Called up boo-boo. Man, that's fucked up.
Meanwhile, back up front, your leader is still Travis Pryor. However, the 31 has not went away. If anything, he has closed back in the gap a little bit. Jade Franklin working the back bumper. Looks like third place might have fell off a little. That's from Scott Formosa in the 80. Oh, Pryor has trouble, and he might have had a little help right there. Man, good save from Travis Pryor in the 02 car. Michael Jeans in the 08 is going to be looking. Oh, no. More contact. The 02 goes around. Man, he worked his way all the way up through there, got to the lead. And then problems.
That's fucked up.
We're going to see exactly what happened. With what, Nation?
No.
Charcoal?
No.
Lighter fluid? Fire!
Fucking
Fire!
no,
Fire!
Stop it.
All right, we didn't quite go back far. Well, we did go back far enough. Who, it might have been netcode. I'm not going to make that call. That's why we have 2 admins, and one of them happens to be the warden.
Oh, fuck.
So I would say that call will be made fair and accordingly, Nation.
And aggressively.
And aggressively, huh?
You goddamn right. Fuck with him? Hell no.
And aggressively. Tim's watching this, Nation, so you better be on your best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior.
Netcode, right from the warden. He says netcode, Nation. I thought I seen a little bit there, but I'm going to leave that up to you guys. You got a better view of it than I do, and I don't think the broadcast wants me to do 5 different angles of the wreck. Right, Nation?
I wouldn't.
We're not adminning from the broadcast booth, are we?
Fuck, no, we're not.
We are not admins, are we, Nation?
We are not the warden.
We are not. In fact, this series here, we're not responsible for none of the rules or nothing, are we?
Isn't that so great?
It is, kind of. It makes it easier for us.
We just sit back and just do whatever the fuck we want.
We just come in and talk all kinds of garbage on Monday nights, and we call it a broadcast, and these guys seem to enjoy it, so we'll just leave it at that.
I don't know why they enjoy it, because we're dumbasses.
So this is caution number 3. It says 4, but in fact it's 3 because one of those was a competition caution, Nation. And we are 137 of 175 laps. So this thing is closing down a bit. Closing in on the end. We're getting closer. It's only 9:39, so Garrett Helmlinger, I owe you an apology. I thought 188 laps when he said that earlier. I'm like, I had to message him. Like, that'll take all night.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought, man, dude, that's a bit much.
He said that he looked on Dan Lisa and looked at times. Pace car's in. We're green flagging racing. Michael Jean's going to get a good restart in a 08. But it's not going to be enough to hold off to 31 when they come out of 2 there. In fact, it's going to open the door for Formosa in the 80 car to put his nose in there. Formosa working the bottom of the track side by side with the 08 and Michael James for P2. Robert Barber in the 8 car trying to get on his bumper. That way, if he clears them, he could follow him. Now you see Corey Cook, 61, moving in for some action here. Travis Pryor, 02. Man, that's a race. We'll keep an eye on this a little bit. That's Corey Cook, 61, Travis Pryor in the 02. Pryor's going to get a look underneath the 61 there. 61's going to send it hard off the corner on the outside. Corey Cook does not want to give the spot up. Michael Jeans is sideways in the track. Looks like everybody's going to miss him. 08, Michael Jeans, sideways in front of the field. They did a great job getting around him there. And we got to burn it down one more time, Nation.
No.
With what? Charcoal?
No.
Cigarettes?
Oh, all right.
All right. Cigarette.
It just doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it don't. It's fire. All right. Did the 08 have some help, or did he do it on his own? Oh, he had some help. He got a little front bumper love in the old quarter panel, Nation. Sent him right sideways. That'll do it every time.
Well, I'm on YouTube, so it's going to take me like 15 minutes.
It'll be about 5-10 years before you see it.
Probably.
So we, in fact, burned it down with propane.
Well, taste the meat, not the heat. Isn't that what the fucking King of the Hill dude used to say?
Taste the meat, not the heat.
Or, Matt, I don't know.
Propane was the greatest, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, that Desiree had a good idea. We'll blow it up with C4, burn it down with C4. That'll make a huge explosion.
Fuck yeah, you're way better than what I built.
We might not even have a racing network left anymore.
We still have one left?
Barely. It's just barely hanging on, Nation. Barely. But we're still here, and we're still doing this.
Yeah, we're still dumbasses.
2 years later, Nation. 2.5
God
years
damn.
later, we're still here, and we're still doing it.
Why do we do this?
It's over 2.5 years now. Been like 2 3/4 years.
It's been a while.
It has. But we wouldn't have the great friends that we do on YouTube without doing it, Nation.
No, we wouldn't.
Wouldn't have all the good friends, all the good times, all the funny moments here. And the nice part is anyone can go back and look at it and say those guys truly are village idiots.
They are true fucking dumbasses.
You know, one day this YouTube is going to blow up long after we're gone, Nation.
God, can we hurry up?
All right, 2x2. Getting ready for a restart. 29 laps to go at Five Flag Speedway for the Monday Night Mayhem Super Late Model Series. Damn, I don't know how you can get that out in one sentence.
Well, you did it.
Barely. All right, pace car's in.
Green flag.
And we're back to green flag racing at Five Flags. Jade Franklin to
fuck is
31.
Five Flags at?
It's in Pensacola. Contact 61 and 02. 02 goes around. Oh, no. Boy, Travis Pryor's not having good luck tonight. Restarts. What do they say? Cautions breed cautions. Why we burn it down with fire.
God damn it.
Gotcha. I didn't hesitate is why I just went right into it. All right, so we're watching it. Cautions breed cautions. 61 just goes up the track a little bit. Gets into the left rear of the 02, and it sends them right around. 02 getting it back up to speed there. Not much damage, and these cars can take a little bit of a beating and keep on digging there, so they take the licking, Nation, but they keep a ticking.
Isn't it just an ARCA car?
No. It's a super late
Well,
model.
fuck. It looks like an arcade car. Or can, whatever the fuck they call
It kind of is, but it's the older, kind of the older thing. I think they may have done an update to it, though. I can't remember.
I can't remember what I had for fucking lunch.
These cars been on iRacing for a long time now. They are a lot more than ARCA. Read the chat.
I can see the chat now.
Joanne, he has to have a little more luck tonight. He needs a little luck on his side, so let's give him some luck. Do it by putting his car number in the chat before the end of the race. That'll give him the driver of the day. So no matter where he makes it back up to after this restart, with 25 to go, if he don't get in the top 3, he still gets in here for an interview. Right, Nation? So, driver of the day, there you go. Pat got it. Put in the 02, and we'll get him in here for an interview. Into the race. We interview the top 3 finishers of the race, and then we interview the driver of the day. And that's how we do it. That's how we've done it since probably the first broadcast. Which has been a while ago, as Nation pointed out.
It's been a minute.
I'm wondering why we're still doing it.
Why the fuck do we even do this?
All right, 23 laps to go, Nation. Only 23 laps, and it's 9:46. We might get this thing in before 10 p.m.
No, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, neither do I. But, hey, wishful thinking. What's going on, Trent? All right, pace car's in.
Not hiding me.
Single file restart right here. We're green flagging racing. Oh, big checkup. They bottleneck back there, probably around the 3rd spot. You see them side by side. 63 Glenn Jamison. 08 Michael Jeans. 99. Disappeared. Matty Watkins was gone. Meanwhile, back up front, Formosa in the 80. Scott Formosa doesn't want to let that 31 get away from him here. I'll tell you something about that 31, Nation. He's been strong these first 2 weeks, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's been very strong.
He is going for his 3rd win in as many races. He won the doubleheader to start the season last week at New Smyrna. He's back here at 5 Flags and has dominated this race trying to close it out.
Spinning wheels.
Jade Franklin, the 31, your leader. P2, the 80 is Scott Formosa. He's been doing everything to get to him. Right here, P3, this has been your top 3 for a lot of the race. That's Robert Barber there. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. We're under caution again. This time I don't know who it is. Got to look for a name dropping through here. Oh, maybe 95? Did we hit the jackpot here? We'll try. Burn it down. What, Nation?
No.
Propane! Fire! It's fire, man, if you look at it. Oh, 63 and 35. There we go. Took a minute, but we got it. 63 car was crossed up sideways, and that's going to bring out a caution flag here. So Travis Pryor, 02, working with the 35 right here. 35 drives it in a little deep, gets into the back of the 63, and we're under caution just like that. 16 laps to go.
Like that.
Just like that, Nation. That's all it takes.
That's how it happens.
You know what it takes? A spark.
Just
And you know what you get? A fire.
you son of a bitch. I knew you
I
were
got
saying
you.
that.
I got you.
God damn it.
It takes a spark and you get a fire.
You get a Billy Joel song after that.
And then a Billy Joel song. How are we going to do that?
We didn't even start the fire.
I didn't start the fire, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, we ain't getting a Billy Joel song out of it then. That's right, Pat. Can't count them out till it's over. When that checkered flag falls, if you didn't get there, because as I'm looking now, he is sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, P5. And we've seen it. Anything can happen on these restarts. That right, Nation? You got to count them on your fingers. One car is one finger. Two cars. You see what I mean?
I got one goddamn hand holding the fucking phone.
I have like a hooked on phonics system worked out with it.
Yeah, see, I couldn't download that.
Top left-hand corner, Vernon Nation, Village Idiots, bringing it to you live here.
That would be us.
Are we doing this live or tape delayed?
I think no, we're not memorized.
we don't read from nothing.
Fuck no.
We don't even know how to read.
Nope.
Your leader, Jade Franklin. You know what Jade Franklin wants to see? The checkered flag and no more fire. He just wants to see the checkered flag, Nation.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
But I'll tell you, the 80 car don't want to see no one in front of him, including a 31. Desiree.
What the fuck is that?
That's awesome.
Why do I always have to be the fucking village? Wait. No, we both are.
All right, 2x2. Getting ready for a restart. Will it be our last restart?
Nope.
Pace car's in.
Green flag.
Green flag's out. We're back to racing at 5 Flag Speedway with the super late models. Clean restart right there. You see all the guys trying to get to the bottom of the track. Pass for the 4th position. Move the 0-2 up a spot. Travis Pryor's going to move it up into the 4th spot. The leader's still the 31. 82nd. 8's third, but not for long. Travis Pryor's looking underneath the 8 car. 8 car bounces the wall. Michael Jean, 08's going to try to follow the 0-2 through. Man, the 8 car's getting everything he can out of that car off the corner. Just not enough to get him down the straightaway. Meanwhile, the 0-2's done it. He's worked his way around the 8 car. He's back up into the 3rd position. 9 laps to go. So we got 9 laps to go, Nation. Trent's ripping you now.
Yeah. I showed it because it said, do you want to show this?
Travis Pryor driving it into the wall. He's everything he's got. 8 laps to go here. 0-2 standing on it, but I'll tell you what, that 31 is making a statement for sure. If he didn't make it last week when he won the doubleheader, he's making it tonight, dominating and leading with 7 laps to go.
Dude, he's gone.
Jade Franklin just opening up a gap right now. And the battle's back there for second. Formosa, Pryor, Barber. 80, 0-2, 8. We've seen the 0-2 get off that corner a couple laps ago and put it in the outside wall, but he's got it collected back, and he's all over the bumper of that number 80. Scott Formosa, driver of the 80. Here comes the pass. Pryor to the inside, making it look easy. But can Travis Pryor catch Jade Franklin in about 4 laps here, Nation? Travis Pryor in the 0-2 up to the 2nd spot. The 31, Jade Franklin, the leader. Scott Formosa still, he's kind of lurking on the bumper there. Look at that, dirt tracking off the corner. Travis Pryor sideways off the turn. Jade Franklin still opening up the gap. Franklin got about 1.1 seconds on 2nd place right now. Pryor sideways again out of turn 4.
Damn it.
Travis Pryor is driving the wheels off of it. I just don't know if he's got enough wheels to get him up there. Now Formosa is going to look back to the inside of the 0-2. This is a battle for 2nd. Meanwhile, white flag lap, we're going to jump back up to the leader. Jade Franklin is going to be undefeated in another half a lap. Franklin bringing it through turns 3 and 4 with a 1.4 second lead out of turn 4. Your winner, Jade Franklin. Travis Pryor's going to escape the battle with the 80. Wind up in second. Michael Jeans is going to be in the wall back there. And you see Formosa, Scott Formosa is going to take the third position here. We'll put up all the results for you, but we got some interviews to do. Our first one is going to be with our race winner, Jade Franklin. This name's becoming very familiar, isn't it, Nation?
It is.
Jade Franklin, we got you in the WFO broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
2 weeks in a row. 3 races put up by WFO. You dominated tonight. You're now undefeated in 3 starts here.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, we just worked hard all night, and we were able to keep her out front. And those guys, Scott and them, Scott and Travis, they were strong, but we were able to hold on.
You did it, man. I mean, you willed that car all night, just dominating fashion. You did some battling, though. You worked for it. There was the time in the race, especially getting later in the race, the 0-2 and the 80 were there. So you definitely didn't come easy for you.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it was a hard-fought win. At the beginning of the race, I was just kind of going easy, saving my tires. I knew we had that halfway break to get fuel, and I was, the whole time I was trying to figure out what strategy to do, whether I was going to wait to take tires and have new tires at the end or to take them. And I decided it looked like everybody else was taking tires, so I figured I'd just go with it and see what we could do. And then ended up rolling off P2 and fought our way. That was an awesome race with me and Scott there. I don't know, we were like side by side for 5 laps or whatever as a roll on the top, and we were able to get out front. Just hold on.
Well, good job. I mean, that clearly after last week you were the points leader, so you're going to maintain that this week, and definitely I'm kind of anxious to see what next Monday's results are going to look like now. I don't know if we got to set a bounty on the 31 car. That's what I'm debating.
I know, eh? It's always pretty cool when you got people trying to beat you. So, it's yeah, lots of fun.
You're certainly on the top of it right now, Jade. I mean, just great runs 2 weeks in a row, fast race car. And you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth, buddy?
Yeah, I got to thank, my sponsors, Caldecott Millwright Services, Redline Signs and Apparel, Mighton's Welding, and Mechanical Services. We aren't able to get out in the real world car this year, so we're kind of supporting them as much as we can on here when we can. And,
there you go.
All you guys for putting this on, the league and everything. I got to thank everybody.
Well, thank you, Jade, and you're exactly right. I mean, there's a lot of track shut down over the country, and a lot of people have to realize that the pandemic's got things kind of turned backwards for a whole lot of people. And man, we wish you getting back in a real car as soon as possible is what we hope for, Jade.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what we can do.
All right. Congratulations once more. Third race of the season, third win.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
That's Jade Franklin, driver of the 31, your winner. Now we're going to find Travis Pryor. He's our P2 finisher tonight. Travis Pryor, we got you in the WFO broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Travis, up and down is kind of the whole theme for you tonight. And somehow you got that 0-2 back up to the second spot. Tell us about your adventures tonight.
I'd say I was able to get some practice in. We had a league race here Thursday. So I was able to, actually, I couldn't even call it practice. I wasn't able to transfer anything from Thursday's race to this one. It was extremely loose, and we raced during the daytime, and there's still more group out there than was out here. So it took me the whole race to get used to that, I'd say. And so I put myself in a bad situation, spinning out early. then had to use my first set of tires driving through the field, and then finally got back up there and had to do the same thing. I feel like 2 or 3 times with my other set of tires. So at the end of the race, I had no tires left at all.
I think I counted 3 or 4 times. What about you, Nation? That he drove back up?
I'm too stupid.
No, it was probably at least 3, Travis. You definitely had your work cut out for you. But we actually, all of us and anyone that watched a broadcast, seen you drive through the field all the way to the front. You went around the 31. In fact, I believe you're the only car all night to be able to pass him.
Yeah, I feel like I passed everybody 2 or 3 times except for the 31. Right there, with about 25 or 30 to go, I had myself up in 4th, I think, and some contact with the 61 and myself, just hard racing. But I feel like that was my best opportunity to get up there with a little bit fresher tires and make a race out of it. But had to go to the back after that, and after that, I had nothing left. I'm sure you saw after I got around Scott, I was just.
It looked like the right rear was gone.
It was gone. There was nothing left. So can't thank Robert Barber and Scott enough for letting me join in on them with the all-out team. Trying to put a strategy together to beat that 31, but he was definitely strong, and I'm looking forward to racing him in the next few weeks.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 here now, and you're right. He's definitely been strong. But I'll tell you, you and the 8 car and the 80 seem to have a pretty good judge of it. I think if anyone can knock the 31 off, it's going to be one of you 3.
Yeah. I feel like me, Robert Barber, and Scott Formosa pretty strong. Pretty much anywhere we go, in these super late models is just that's what we do, and I guess that's what Nashville is really all about to me. Is these late models and super late models. So hopefully we can bring us a win eventually. Hopefully knock that 31 off the win streak.
Yeah, and I think next week we might even see Jay make a start here, right?
Yeah. I messaged him earlier today, and I had bad service all day at work, so it probably didn't send through until a little bit later on. But yeah, if he's on board.
I got that he received the message 15 minutes before the race started.
Yeah, that like I said, I know he texted me right before the race saying he just got it. My messaging has been.
Was that on Facebook or text message or how?
It was text message. Yeah, text message.
Who's your carrier, if you don't mind?
Sprint.
All right, we know to stay away from that, Nation.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I got AT&T,
So,
but who knows? I send
hopefully,
messages out, and there's people that probably still ain't got them.
You got
Hopefully,
AT&T a dig.
Travis, it's awesome having you over here. Pat, Joanne coming into the broadcast, Jay. It's just been a really good night. And you literally put on a show from the first caution flag tonight, Travis. And that's what it's about, man. I know we're going to be interviewing you for winning before too long here.
So, and hopefully I can get my uncle in here, and we'll put some practice in. I know next week we'll be putting our focus in on Nashville for our championship race there, but we'll put our practice in, and hopefully me and Jay will both be able to go out there and put a show on.
That's awesome. Travis, you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here, buddy?
Yeah, gotta thank Patsy, first and foremost. You know, I feel like she's my #1 fan out there. Everywhere I go, and she's always in the chat, always supporting me. And then right behind them is my mom, my uncle. Can't thank them enough for supporting me, and my uncle giving me tips, telling me what I can do to get better. I can always appreciate that. Gotta thank you, Vern. Always having a great league. When anything that you're involved in is always pretty good. It's really good. So don't take that lightly. Everything you do is awesome.
Well, Nation's in here, so we'll take pretty good.
Anyone that gets us going, man, I gotta thank all of them. Garrett, everybody.
Yeah, it's great having you back over here, and I know that you switched over and you've been doing a lot of short track racing. So when they opened this series up, I actually thought about you and I meant to message you. and I get so busy doing other stuff, I got a scattered mind, and it kind of slipped me a bit.
You find anywhere with a short track and a super late model, I'm gonna try to be there. So couldn't miss this.
Well, Travis, congrats once again on P2. You definitely earned it tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Travis. What team was that? What's the team name, Travis? Oh, he's gone. He knew
it was the fuck off, I'm out of here team.
It was the fuck right off, I'm out of here, Vern. All right, let's get our third place finisher in. Scott Formosa. He's in the same room. It's All Out Motorsports, just so you know, Nation.
Just all out.
Just all out.
Just fucking all out.
Scott Formosa. This is Vernon Nation in the WFO broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
All right, P3 tonight. I believe you might have been P3 and P2 last week. Is that right?
Yeah, it was. Two solid weeks of racing and the three top fives. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 3 races, because we did the doubleheader last week, and you've been interviewed in the top 3, all 3 races in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, good solid night tonight. I felt like I could run with Franklin there, but just couldn't do anything with him. I figured right there at the end, I seen Travis Pryor coming up, and I thought, well, I'm gonna let him go on by and see if he gets up there and races with him. Maybe something will happen.
Yeah,
I'll slip in there and get it, but he couldn't get to him either. So he deserves the win. And I can't say enough about this league. This is one of the better leagues I have ever been a part of in just 3 races. It's great racing, good guys. It's a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, it's man, I agree with you. I think it's the greatest league I've broadcasted for. What about you, Nation?
It's pretty good, yeah.
No, Scott, man, it's fun getting you in the booth and interviewing you and definitely watching you on the racetrack. I actually picked you at the beginning of the race. I said keep an eye on the 80 car, and you didn't disappoint. You had a fast hot rod once again, and just a little bit short.
Just a little bit short. That's the story of my life. But I'm gonna get one of these weeks. I'm gonna keep trying.
God damn.
For sure. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for the rest of the season and try to see what
We're
I can
looking
do in
forward to
points.
it, man. We definitely can use all the help we can get up here in the booth. So the post race interviews is what we rely on to make a good broadcast for the night.
Absolutely. I can't wait for next week, man. I really like that Wilkesboro track. I feel like I'll be pretty decent there also.
Well, I'll tell you, if you keep ringing up these podium finishes, Nation will come up with a nickname for you.
Okay.
Goddamn right.
You have anyone you want to thank, Scott, while we got you up here, buddy?
Yeah, I want to thank my team, which is run by Robert Barber. It's All Out Motorsports. I want to thank them. And Travis Pryor, he kind of helps us a little bit on the side. And I want to thank you guys. Y'all do an excellent job, man. That's about all I got to say, man. And we'll see you guys next week.
Actually, Pat T says she will give you a nickname.
Okay. Okay.
We're kind of looking forward to that one. We want to see what that nickname will be. But, Scott, man, once again, congratulations. Another top 3 finish for you. And good luck to you at North Wilkesboro.
All right, guys. Appreciate you having me.
Vern, are we done here? Goddamn.
That was our final interview because Travis won the driver of the day, and that was the 3rd place finishers.
How the fuck did Hal not win driver of the day?
Hal wasn't racing.
Doesn't matter.
You can't win driver of the day if you're not racing, can you?
Oh, God damn it.
Well, I could be in the running for it, but I'm not racing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fair. What am I going to do? I'm going to say, Vern, welcome to the broadcast booth, Vern. You got a copy, buddy? Wouldn't that just be kind of stupid?
No, it'd be pretty much par for the course.
I guess it would go with the Village Idiot whole thing there. All right, since we got done early enough, I'm going to do the results. I haven't done these in a while, and I apologize. Your winner once again. We're going to burn through them, too. We'll see how fast we can go. Your winner, once again, 31, Jade Franklin. P2 tonight, we got the 0-2, Travis Pryor. Up and down, but bringing it home in second place. Good job, Travis. And the driver of the day. So that's kind of a 2 for 2, right, Nation?
Yes, it is.
And that was all for the 0-2 as he finishes P2. All right, third tonight, you'll see the 80, Scott Formosa. Finishing fourth tonight, you got the 8 car, Robert Barber. Fifth tonight will be the 08 of Michael Jeans. I'm seeing a lot of 8s in here. Sixth tonight, we had the 61 of Corey Cook. And seventh was the 99 of Matty Watkins. Eighth was the 63 of Glenn Jameson. In ninth, we had Kyle Milliken in the 42. In 10th was John Stefanik driving the 95. And let's go to 11th. Keegan McCoy's number 2 was in 11th. The 108 of Leo Lortz will bring it home 12th tonight. Brandon Winning in the 84 is going to come home 13th. Chris McKenna is going to bring the 35 car home 14th. Dakota Floyd, I didn't see him make a start tonight, but maybe he did in the 24, and I just missed it. Yeah, he did. Dakota was in it. Dakota will finish 15th. Wesley Whitfield 16th. And Garrett Helmlinger and Tim Hamlet were the admins tonight. So 16 drivers took the field. And that is the results from the WFO broadcast booth.
There you go.
And with that, we want to thank everybody who tuned in. Make sure, if you liked it, to give us a like, a subscribe if you haven't done so. We're going to be here tomorrow night for the Twisted Tuesday ARCA series, Nation.
Yes.
We got to get Nation's regular computer working right. And then we'll be back Wednesday night for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. So, back to another full week of racing here at WFO, or at least 3 nights of this week. And we hope everyone enjoyed it and has a great night. Come see us tomorrow night.
Y'all take care.